Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris. In our Roma Galactica series, we are building a Paradise Dome on Aesir Terra, our Gaia world. Actually, no, this is Trade District. This isn't Aesir Terra. We're looking at Aesir Terra. But Aesir Terra has been built up for some time. But on the Trade District, we definitely do need to build some new stuff. That's part of our ring world, and we are enjoying the benefits of exploiting these ring worlds for their resources to an extreme extent. Let's do a Paradise Dome there as well. We just implemented a new policy, which is helping us a good bit towards the production of additional Unity.
Research complete.
Research complete. What do we got? Empire Leader Capacity +1 is done. Very nice. So now, why don't we go for an additional core sector system? Might be a good idea. Let's do that first and foremost. It's going to take 143 months, but that is fine by me. Are we matched up in terms of expertises? Yes, we are. All right, let's take a look at our ring worlds here. Yup, see, more to do. And we have a population growing into a blank space. So we might be able to do something with him as well. Hang on. Specifically, I think we can do an autochthon monument. Yes, we can. Let's get some additional Unity going out of some of our ring worlds here, now that they're finally growing into spaces with nothing going on. I don't have to suppress resource collection on other tiles to get that stuff going. All right, there's that. There's that. There's that. And here we need to build a mining network. Same here. Otherwise, we're good. Sanctuary A also needs some upgrades. Wow. And here needs to be... Can I build an energy nexus yet, or have I already built one? Yes, I have. Already built one. Where is it? Somewhere on this planet. Yeah, right there. All right, so our energy nexus is already right there. Producing plenty. Paradise Dome? Yep, there we go. So these new ring worlds that we managed to sneak across and... Oh, another odd factory. No reports of any problems have been issued from the odd factory on Hadufis Prime. It seems like the colony will maintain the projected production estimates. I feel like that's going to mess with us at some point. I feel like that's a bit of a subplot. I can sense one coming. So we are building the final stage of the Dyson Sphere as we speak. This thing is so close to the end, and then we will be able to start building the Sentry Array. We can only build one of these at a time. But in the meantime, let me go ahead, and I know I danced around this last episode without actually starting anything. So let's go ahead and start building some additional ships. I'll keep the game running too. So it's the, I don't remember now, actually, let's look very quickly. It's the Hadrian class cruiser that is... Okay, the Trajan class is doing more damage, which makes a lot of sense. Hadrian was... I think I did that on purpose. Trajan was, of course, the emperor that established the height of the Roman Empire. He pushed out... He led a campaign into England. He solidified the borders in the Middle East. Oh, interesting. Reports are coming in that large numbers of synthetic workers on Ubskyki Continentum have gone missing. Their owners claim the unit simply vanished one day. We're investigating whether the synths were attacked and destroyed by one of the militant fringe groups opposed to intelligent machines, but no remains from the units have been discovered so far. Where could they have gone? And then, of course, Hadrian was Trajan's adopted son, and he was more of a defender. He built Hadrian's Wall in Scotland. His concern was more with, yeah, my dad conquered all this territory. Now, how are we going to defend it? And so we've got this point defense class ship. Let's go ahead and build, let's say, 10 of each for each fleet. How about that? So we'll start with that. And then classes for Venice around Mars. Same thing. We have plenty of money to do this. There we go. So there goes our mineral surplus. But we can get plenty more just by trading in energy anytime. So not an issue. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Oh, wait. Hang on. We lost our strategic resource deal with the Riggin Commerce Exchange. We are interested in strategic resources. We want to buy your spice. Yes. Thank you. Don't take that away from me without telling me, you jerk. All right. That one's fine. Let's look at the final one. Zeracorp. Are we good? We good? Yeah, we are. All right. Let's trade for minerals. We're making 2.2 thousand energy per turn. It's absolutely obscene. All right, and those cruisers are on their way. And then we can queue up destroyers as well after that. But we have some destroyers in these fleets. So we'll have to pay attention to what's already there. We're going to get those slowly working. Meanwhile, let's continue to keep an eye on our new worlds here, because these planets are growing pretty quickly. Not only in terms of needing upgrades, but their populations are growing. People are migrating to these ring worlds because they're kind of awesome. I don't blame people for wanting to be on these ring worlds. They're pretty sweet. Yep. And we have you, so probably an autoton monument there, and a research station there. Okay, there's that. Autoton monument still building there, as well as that population still coming into place. I know, I have a horrendous habit of pausing the game. It's instinct. I'm particularly bad at it in my City Skylines playthroughs right now. I'm pausing a lot when, like, making building decisions, just so I don't have the simulation running while I'm doing other things at once. And I've talked about it to a certain extent, you know, because you're already multitasking, you know, doing commentary and, you know, playing at the same time. It makes sense. You don't want to miss anything, so you pause the game while you're making decisions, right? But it's still frustrating for people watching sometimes, because it's a lot of the time there's no need to pause. There's no threat, right? And it's easier to tell that when you're watching from afar. All right, so Avani Prune is having, looks like some humans. Actually, no, human Illustratum have returned. So a new human Illustratum is growing into place here. Didn't notice that. So the Illustratum have remained on Avani Prune now that habitability has gone back up. That's nice to see. So I'm guessing what happened is that when I checked the last episode, because that technology had popped into place, or that, not technology, but that new tradition, it was giving them 10 additional habitability, and they no longer had problems staying. So it just wasn't showing me anything. Armor +5, Stormfire autocannon. We should probably go ahead and go for Stormfire. Let's go ahead and do that, because there might be a better weapon atop that if we go ahead and finish it off. 11 months away from the Tachyon Lance being completed. Meanwhile, the Dyson Sphere is nearly finished. 2,000 days remaining. So shy of 10 years. Actually, it's roughly, what, 6 years or so? Yeah. Almost exactly 6 years, actually, when you're at 2,000 days. So it's not far away at all. And then we'll finally be able to come over here and start building. So we can go ahead and use some more influence to colonize here. Let's see. I don't have any more colony ships out, so it's a matter of just using the expansion planner. Or, tell you what, we don't really need the expansion planner at this point. I can just use these guys. So let's unpause, and yeah, we'll send you there. This is Calboros. Is this a ocean world? So this is Calboros Oceanum. All right, and having that colonized will help connect the new sector to existing territory. This arid world needs to be colonized by, tell you what, let's give this to the Gurite.
Construction complete.
Is that Upod Eridus? Yeah, let's have you guys come here. Have you colonize right there, and this is... No. Eridus. See, I'll occasionally give worlds to the Gurite, but not too often. All right, let's continue that deal. Very good. Sirius Continentum, you can come colonize right. Well, there's not really a good spot for the colony ship, so crap. I'll just put you there. So this is a continental world. I have been extremely derelict with my... Alright, so we need more influence for this. I've been extremely derelict with my naming system with some of these new colonies, because we've done so many at once. It would have been tedious to rename every single one. Not that I wouldn't do that normally, it's just my focus has been elsewhere. Alright, so we're lacking 46 influence to colonize Python 2. But then once we have that colonized, pretty much the entire upper part of the galaxy should belong to us. And we can make that part of the new sector here, which is probably going to extend until the border of the Sulfur Star Empire, and then, or the Hulfir Star Empire, and then come all the way back here. Tachyon Lance. Oh, what do we have now? Energy credits plus 5%. Sounds pretty good. Capacitor Fields has been waiting on us for a while, so let's knock that one out and get it done.
Construction complete.
colony ships are on their way, some of them anyway. Do I have any more? See, there's one. All right. Go investigate that, please.
Construction complete.
Why? Yeah, Gang Mao is going to investigate it. Why are you just sitting there, dude? Oh no, I guess Gang Mao is investigating it. Hang on. Yeah, we've told him to do it. Okay, so I guess when we click it, it just sends a science ship to do it. It doesn't send the one we have selected. It sends the most qualified, I suppose. Interesting. Just gives an order to a science ship to do it. Never noticed that before, but good to know. How are our cruisers doing? Still have about 14 to build. There. How's our Dyson Sphere doing? Is the other question. Those panels are coming into place. We're about halfway done with the final stage, and that will be complete.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, we are 126 months away, so 10.5 years away from the next diplomacy ability. We can unlock the Visitor Center, which I think allows us to get additional unity. I think the Visitor Center is for unity, so that could be potentially helpful.
Colonization in progress.
Oh yeah, I got some upgrades to do here. Let's take care of it. Physics lab, sure thing. A colossal space battle occurred in high orbit of Ural 5 some 600,000 years ago, with ships from at least 5 different fleets participating. One of the fleets belonged to the Cybrex, although the vast majority of orbital debris seems to come from other participants. Remarkable. So let's go ahead, since you have the... yeah, this is an ancient civilization anomaly, so why don't you go ahead and work on that? You've got that ability. Use it. Let's visit our ring worlds again and see how populations are doing here. We have a new pop. We can make a mineral processing plant there. Let's do that. Improve your mineral output even more. And since we have these amazing buildings, any mineral processing plant I build here will actually... A 10% bonus is a pretty sweet upgrade, really. Alright, looks like a mineral silo is the smart idea here.
Colonization in progress.
No, actually a mineral silo would be better here. And then we'll have a mining network here. Let's go ahead and put you in place there. We'll have someone take that again soon. I know we just reduced our income a little bit, but it's okay. We will survive. Energy-wise. Or income-wise. Energy-wise, minerals-wise, we'll be good. In general, we will be good. Let's go ahead and do a research station here so we can get access to that living metal. Not that we need it, but hey, it's there.
Special project complete.
Okay, so we got another Cybrex artifact and some engineering research. After analyzing the debris left behind from ancient battle fought above Ural 5, we have learned that 4 alien empires contemporary with the Cybrex pooled their forces together in a desperate attempt to halt the advancing fleets of the machine consciousness. Judging by the small amounts of Cybrex debris that was produced by the battle, they were not successful. Sucks to suck. Meanwhile, we beat the Unbidden. Just saying. That was a thing that happened. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do an Autoton monument there. These worlds are coming into shape. These new ring worlds. We need to build our own ring worlds at some point, too.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Autoton monument. Yep. There we go. We need to wait for that population to grow in, but otherwise we're good. What can I do for you?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I guess a mining network. Or maybe a planetary shield generator around Sanctuary G? Yeah, why not? Let's do a planetary shield generator just to make those people feel nice and make those people feel nice and safe. Really doesn't matter at this point. We're kicking ass. The Roman Star Empire is reaching for the apex of its glory. Okay, good. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape at present. Meanwhile, we need to go ahead and recall. We need to take the other Python world here. All right, I definitely need to. My income has gone down because we have a lot of new colonies I've just established, so we need to fix that. Let's have some colonists come in from Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's give this to the Gurite as well. You guys can land there. Should have been Python Ignis, but that's fine. Alright, so now we need to expand that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely need to expand the sector. Look at it. It's expanded quite nicely. So Caledonia now needs to take up a whole bunch of additional space. And we probably need to go ahead and hire some new governors now in order to earn some additional influence. We will spend influence to earn influence. That's the way it works. All right, so Caledonia is quite an impressive sector. There we go. Close, and that should be it. And also, I noticed there were some systems out here that were kind of looking wonky. What's the name of this sector again? Was this Persis? Yeah, let's go ahead and give those to Persis, just so there's a bit more of, a bit less border gore. And then Provincia, the Roman Star Empire equivalent of Provence, needs to gain access to a few systems over here. I can go ahead and give these to you. That's fine. So it looks like we're good. Let's actually look at our sector rules really quickly, because we do need to hire some new leaders. Let's start from the top. I'll let the game keep running as much as I can. Alright, so Magna Germania. Yeah, this one. Actually, you know what? Some of these sectors need better taxes, too. Because they've been built up a good bit. Persis and Provincia and Caledonia will wait, but we will assign governors. Let's start with Magna Germania. So we want to recruit a new governor. Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. Stormfire autocannon's done. Ship hull points +5. That sounds like it's going to be the next thing to go for. Nope, let's do that. Because we are going to be going to war soon-ish. Let's have a quick look at the Dyson Sphere. We should be approaching completion here. Yep, 893 days. We're about 4 years away. Between 3 and 4 years.
Construction complete.
Actually, no. Between 2 and 3 years. I had someone on the Long Dark Reddit recently accuse me of being terrible bad at math. You try doing math on the fly while commentating and playing a grand strategy game. If you are successful, I submit you are in a rare bracket of highly cognitively functioning individuals, and I commend you. Not saying I'm the greatest mathematician on the planet, but I am multitasking in my defense. So let's see. Additional food for you. I mean, we don't really need additional food. Leader recruitment cost. A cheaper leader would probably be ultimately best. This is another Gurite governor, though, so maybe not that leader. Let's have a nice long-lived governor here. Sir Andrew Dufresne. That's an interesting name. Sir Andrew Dufresne. Not sure how.
Research complete.
Okay, I think that's 2 more projects that just finished up. Let's see. Capacitor fields are done? No, just 1. Oh, wow. 5 endgame techs. Shield hit points, energy weapon damage, energy weapon attack speed, planetary sensor range. Let's do planetary sensor range. And are we still getting our research speed boost? I don't know that we are. Nope, we're not. We're getting really, really good research, though. Alright, so one little piece of feedback that I got from folks in previous... hang on, let's finish assigning these leaders, then I'll finish that thought. Let's see. Leader experience gain. Yeah, let's recruit you. That's fine. Carthaginogenensis. Leader recruitment cost minus 33%. That's, again, that's a Gurite governor, though. Yep, leader experience gain. Maria di Chiara. Provincia, you need a governor as well. Now, how many? We have room for just 2 more leaders. Is our leader capacity being upgraded, or was that already done? No, it's not. So we actually don't have room to have governors for all our sectors, unfortunately. I can still go ahead and put governors in place, which would be good. Particularly on, like, the Provence sector, Provincia. Why don't we go ahead and have agrarian upbringing. And then Persis. Caledonia would probably be the best one to have our last governor in place. This is our newest sector. Man, a bunch of crappy governors. Leader recruitment costs. Yeah, let's have the cheaper governor. There we go. And did we just lose another governor? Nope, we lost a scientist. So the RSS Enigma needs to be dismantled. All right, well, if we lost a scientist, then what that means is we now have room for an additional sector governor. Yep, we do. So let's go ahead and take care of it. Army build speed plus... Now, this governor is for Persis, so this could actually come in handy, the ability to build faster armies. But we don't have the influence to do it, so we're going to have to wait. So it's good that we have room for that now. We can have governors for every last one of our sectors, and we have a ton of sectors, so that's good. Okay, looks like we need to add to Caledonia that sector, and there's also... We need to take our construction ship. Let's see, you're in Fueler right now. Yeah, I need to keep you there. However, you... Let's have a look around and see where we might have some primitives that need to be observed. I know there's some there, so let's go ahead and do that. What do we have? Trade deal proposal? Let me guess. Active sensor link? Haha, no. No. That's why we're building the sensor base, the sensor array. How you doing, Dyson Sphere? Oh man, look. Less than 1 year from being done. That is gorgeous. One thing I love about the Dyson Sphere is the hum of this thing. When you're really close to it, you can hear it now, especially without the music. I don't want to cut this track because it's one of the best in the game, but it's pretty awesome. How are our ships doing? Still building, almost done with our cruisers. We are nowhere near our fleet capacity, and we're nowhere near running out of income to support our ships. Especially once the Dyson Sphere comes fully online, my god, we're going to be fine. And with these ring worlds supporting us, we're going to be fine. Let's see, this should just be... This planet still needs a mineral silo, doesn't it? Actually, you know what? You need to be here, and we're going to build a Xenozoo there. Yeah, do that first. Let's have a look around and see what else needs to be done. Yeah, I'm going to let that other hydroponics farm, or whatever I was building, continue building there, but... We have some additional items here. How are we doing research-wise? We're catching up on physics research, finally. We have a physics slot here, so this might do it. Just these two that I built right there. Finally get us back in the same spot. We'll do one there as well. Energy grid, absolutely. And then here, you know what needs to be here? A silo. Is there a better spot for a silo? No. Silo needs to be right frickin' there. And then let's have a processing plant up here. You get that, get a very nice boost, adjacency boost from having that. We've got 2 population growing into place, which is interesting. So maybe there's human illustratum. Oh, that's what it is. So there's 2 populations on this world, human illustratum and humans. They've both started occupying this space, which is so cool to me. All right, so we need to build a mineral silo here somewhere. Energy output nominal. The Avior Dyson Sphere has been completed. Look at that thing. Just look at it. Feast your eyes on it. And on that note, well, we have been using up influence hiring leaders, so we can't actually start the the Nexus just, or not the Nexus. I keep saying Science Nexus. We're starting the sensor array next, but we can't do it. The sensor array is going to cost 300 influence, so we got to build that back up first. Thankfully, we have plenty of influence. We're almost up to 6 per month. And yes, I know, by the way, that I have a couple of policies running that are taking away influence, but I want Share the Burden active, because, well, actually, you know, we don't need that so much anymore. Information Quarantine I do want, but Share the Burden I think we could do without. So let's go ahead and cut that. Yeah, it barely affects us, so let's go ahead and do that, and now we have +6 influence. Appreciate the commenters who pointed that out. I was aware of it, but, you know, maybe pointing it out kind of helps me think about it from an outsider's perspective a little bit more. So yeah, still physics. Physics is our weak category, research-wise. Sanctuary A, done. And what do we have here?
Complete.
What do we have here? Holy crap.
Construction complete.
Hang on. This is a mining network and it needs to be... Well, no. No. Here's what we'll do. Mining network there. Mining network there. And then we'll build a mineral silo there. And then this can just be another mineral silo as well. So we're doing fine on mineral production at this point. We are doing just fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade that autoton monuments. And then we do need to build an energy grid. I don't have any other... Tell you what, let's replace this with an energy grid. And then this can be a mining network. Excellent. Fantastic. I think I might actually let this episode run until we get up to 300 influence, because I want to get that thing started this episode. That's what I would prefer. Mining network? Yeah, mining network. Let's do that. Sanctuary J. Upgrade the autoton monuments. I think we're set. I think we are set. Oh wait, hang on. Got some buildings to upgrade here, including some food buildings that are just not necessary. We have so much food income. We could convert a lot of it to mineral income by changing some of the food tiles to mineral production, but I'm not going to. I think we're good on production in general.
Construction.
The only thing that might change my mind is if in building our fleet up, our income were to drop drastically. All right, so I think we're done with our... Yeah, we are done. So let's go ahead and queue up some destroyers. Now let's take a quick look at our destroyers again, too, so we get a sense... Yep, continue the deal. So I think we have a couple of different destroyer classes, Justinian class and Tiberius class. Justinian class is point to ship, Tiberius class is point defense, and then Tiberius class is pure damage. So also we need to go ahead and hire this leader. Let's do that. Persis sector, you need... Yep, we're going to give you the army veteran leader. Palash Nayak. Now that might give us additional influence as well, because we do have a faction that allows us... Let's actually take a look at our factions. We haven't done that in a while. We haven't really needed to turn inward. All right, a lot of happy factions. Whetstone Initiative is happy. The One Throne Group is happy. Academy of Research Efficiency is happy. Business Analyst Initiative is happy. We have the Alien Aid Trust they're not happy. The Galactic Emancipation League is definitely not happy. But they're also... These are not the largest factions. The largest faction is the Business Analyst Initiative. Okay, so they're displeased right now with our... I guess maybe as time goes by, they'll be more and more pleased with that. Or maybe that's a policy that I can change. Yeah, there's no way I'm making these guys happy. Alien Aid Trust, maybe. So I might be able to turn off the purge policy and they'll be a little bit happier.
Construction complete.
They like it if I uplift an alien animal species. We could do that and make them happy. Let's keep things going for a second, but let's pay a visit to our species.
Complete.
Okay, so showing Empire species. So we can uplift...
Construction complete.
This is on Avalon Ignis, these fungoids. Sagittari. Showing galaxy species. Yeah, so we could uplift the fungoid or we can uplift the Tuxkin. I kind of want to uplift the Tuxkin. So let's uplift them. Alright, right now their preference is for arid worlds. We can keep that. We can add 4 traits and have up to 5 points in traits added. So if we were to uplift them, what do we want them to do? Alright, let's go ahead and make them conformists. We can do more later on with the advanced gene editing techniques to be really, really mean in that regard, but for now, let's just make them conformists. Let's make them adaptive. And now we can do 2 picks, but we only have 1 trait point left, so we can really only add 1. We can make them rapid breeders. We can make them nomadic. We can make them communal. Let's just make them communal so their happiness is higher. All right, and then we're going to select all. We're going to uplift them. And we're going to research that. Be done in 3 months. Meanwhile, like I said, I'm going to keep this episode going until we've started the Science Nexus. So we're going to have a little bit of a bonus length episode here. And let's also start thinking about building those destroyers. So we need how many destroyers in each? You know what? I'm just going to build a flat. There's not that many destroyers in each fleet. I'm going to build a flat 40. Well, actually, no. We have 20 cruisers in each.
Primitive species enlightened.
Nice. So that's done. How many pop do we have? Just one? So they're enslaved. Let's take a quick look at the species rights. Set rights. So they're caste system residents. The Gurite are just a plain caste system. Decent living standards. No military service. Colonization allowed. No population controls. Alright, so we're going to do no military service. Decent living standards. And a standard caste system. And then also, how are we doing here? Right now we're on social welfare for humans. Wait a minute. Do I have some new humans? Yeah, I do. I need to modify these guys. These guys grew into place after the modification process completed. So we have thrifty and industrious we need to add here. Let's go ahead and do this. Yep, thrifty and industrious. Select all. Modify. Research. It'll be done in 3 months. All right, now let's go back to building our ships. So we have 20 cruisers. We actually need to build more, actually. I think we're going to build more cruisers, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 40 of each. Ship type, 20 of each cruiser type. Okay, the Tuxcan will occasionally struggle with the way we do things in the Roman Star Empire. So they're struggling a little bit, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and go to Earth, and let's build up. Let's see, Earth has... Let's see what kind of cruisers they mainly have in their fleet. Actually, no, it looks like we did 10 of each, so I need to do 10 more of each, is what we're going to do. All right, and then Mars. No, wait. Nope, nope, nope. Excellent. All right, so those cruisers are underway. And then we'll build some, we'll build a bunch of destroyers for each fleet, and then a bunch of corvettes. According to reports, newly uplifted Tuxcan citizens on Ishnar Eridus grow anxious as the human teachers bring up the likelihood of contact with as yet unknown entities from the far reaches of space. So we can make them xenophobes or xenophiles here. Let's go ahead and make them xenophiles. What is alien to us is simply opportunity in disguise. Let's go ahead and make them xenophiles. Meanwhile, we are approaching... Oh, holy crap! Where did we get so much influence? Where did that come from? I guess it was from the Tuxcan situation? Wow, that's insane. Okay, well, we can definitely... I didn't even notice that. Let's keep it paused now. I don't need to have anything else going. And let's go ahead and go for a sentry array. Oh, wow. I can build it right around that star. All right, so the sentry array is underway. That's going to be built in the next episode. We're also pretty close to our next Unity policy as well. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, like I said, we are going to continue working on the sentry array, as well as building up our fleets for a final push against the Tendrakians, the Polismus Order. So this is the Tuxcan. So this is, do we make them authoritarian or egalitarian? Let's make them authoritarian. May the Tuxcan find themselves in each other. Because we're already authoritarian, right? That's our whole thing. Yeah. So we want them to conform in that sense. Okay, yeah. I'm going to stop this one here. In the next one, we're going to continue preparing for an eventual war with the Tendrakian technocracy and Polismus Order in the final episodes leading up to episode 60, and maybe even with that Fallen Empire. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.